Watch Paranormal Short Session 23 by Keith Evans at the Chestnut Street Cemetery in Apalachicola, Florida. Today is Wednesday, the 23rd of July, 2023. I'm at a tombstone here that I'm having a hard time. Looks maybe like Susan. If you can read what it says, leave me a comment. And right now I'm trying to get a thermal image on it. I can see, the one I see is just kind of like a light purple. It's been in the shade partially all day. It's very hard with my video camera to get a good picture that you can see at home. But I'm going to try from different angles. And I don't see any anomalies there. It looks like it's all pretty much normal being in the shade like that. Now this is Julia. It looks like Gustin. I don't know if the top word is a last name or just a statement. So looks like it just says sacred. I don't see any anomalies there either. Now this one looks like the last name is Rainey. At least they were related to a Rainey. And it's William H. I guess we'll say Rainey, R-A-N-E-Y. I don't see any anomalies here. No unexplained hot or cold spots. Let's go on this side and take a look. This is the blank side. I'm in the shade, so you should get a pretty good look at the shape. It pretty much looks this way in the front as it does in the back, a little on the purplish side. And then the vegetation at the bottom in the shade is going to be dark purple. If you can pick that up or not. All right. There's a little tree here. Let's see how this tree comes out. And it's not bushy enough. It's kind of spread out all over the place. So, all right, back to the Rainey tombstone. So let's check out the front again from another angle. I don't see any unexplained cold areas or warmer areas. All right, we'll end with the C5 thermal camera by Flare. I'm going to go back over to the tombstone. It looks like it says Susan. Hi, Susan. I can barely read your tombstone, but it is a nice decorative. You can see all the white and gray throughout it. Very nice. And I'm going to turn on my Ovilus Vb, and my question for Susan. Susan, what is your last name? Either maiden name or married name? Thank you, Susan. Again, my name is Keith Evans, and I'm going to be putting this video on its entirety uncut on YouTube, on my YouTube channel called Paranormal Short Sessions by Keith Evans. So if you're a ghost and spirit and you don't want to be a part of that, well, don't show me any cold or warm spots or materialize so my camera can see you, and don't choose anywhere from the Ovilus Vb, because that's the only two pieces of equipment I'm using today is the Flare C5 thermal imager or thermal camera and the Ovilus Vb. All right. Now, if you're new to this and you want to choose words from the Ovilus Vb, you have to go into the Ovilus Vb and use your energy to choose the words you would like to choose. All right, let's turn this Ovilus on. Choosing the ABC and it's doing nothing. Let me move around in the shade a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. I got one word. Actually, two. Looks like A-H-A and beg, B-E-G. Well, you don't have to beg. You can just talk to me. And I'm not going to beg. If you want to speak freely, then help yourself. If you don't want to, and that's okay with me. To the best of my knowledge, the Ovilus 5 will not harm you in any way. It will use your energy, so you will have less energy for a while to do other things you may like to do. And I'm sure I didn't plan this today, so I'm sure you didn't consider your energy for me, because I done this at the last moment. So, again, I'll spell A-H for ah and B-E-G for beg. Yeah, you should be able to see it now. Now, that little dot at the bottom, I don't know what that is. Oh, that was just vegetation. I pushed that to the side. Oh, for some reason, it's not coming in all that well. Let's see if I can clean the lenses off a little bit. Does that come in any better? It's hot and humid today, so I'm trying to stay out of the sun, but the shade here is very about 50-50. Now, to me, that's not coming in good at all. I'm having a hard time reading it. All right.
Describe.
Sounds like it said describe.
Lisa?
D-E-S-C-R-I-B-E, describe. Lisa, L-I-S-E. Hello, Lisa. I'm Keith Evans. Nice to hear from you. Lisa, were you related to Susan? Let me see. Susan's middle name might be a L. Can anyone see if Susan's middle initial is L? It may be. Susan, I don't know. It looks like it starts with a W. Maybe W-I-L-L. A-M-S. Could it be Williams? Maybe there is no middle initial. Well, let me know what you think at home. Yeah, it's just not showing you at home. The names are so blurry. Sorry about that, folks. Maybe in the future, the people at Digital Dowsing who make the Ovilus 5 will make a screen that is more allowable for videotaping during the day, since I probably do more daytime paranormal research and nighttime paranormal research. And this screen is definitely better for the nighttime. Yeah, that's still coming in blurry. Looks like the screen is clean. Well, Lisa, did you know Susan Williams at all? Was she a friend of yours, a relative? Lisa, what is your last name? Looks like there's a name here on top. I didn't see that before. Looks like AUNESUSAN, Susan. Aunt Susan, AUNTSUSAN. I think y'all see that at home with my shadow in the way. Let me get my shadow out of the way. That's what it looks like to me, Aunt Susan. All right. Yeah, this heat today is brutal. With or without my hat on. See? That was me coughing. It's not paranormal. All right, let's move on to Julia, Julia. Hi, Julia. Is there anything you'd like to say today? I'm gonna set this down. See if I can get a better image when it's setting down. Julia, my name is Keith Evans, and I don't know if you know Lisa or not, but she just gave me her name. It looks like your last name is A-U-S-T, Gustin. Julia Gustin. Am I correct, Julia? There's Julia, there's Gustin. Alright. Julia, does the heat and humidity interfere with the ghosts or spirits in any way? Would you like to share that with us? I haven't got any more words, so... I'll describe Lisa. I got another word, puncture. Puncturt. So does the heat puncture you in some way? My belief is that the ghosts and spirits are just electromagnetic energy. How does the heat or humidity puncture you? Maybe if I was electromagnetic energy, maybe that's the way it would feel. Trying to show you the last three words, describe, Lisa, and puncture. Describe is D-E-S-C-R-I-B-E. Lisa is L-I-S-A. Puncture is P-U-N-C-T-U-R-E. Well, I was hoping I get a little more activity with the Ovilus. What did you like best about Apalachicola, Julia? Or should I say Miss Austin? Susan Williams, what did you like best about Apalachicola? I got a little pole there. Walking in this direction, be careful, you catch your toe on that. I don't know if that was once part of the dead ringer that they used to have, so if the person came back to life, they could pull a string and they'd come dig them up. I don't know, it might just be a marker. Instead of using a stone, they used a pole, and either somebody cut it off or it rusted off. Julia Augustine, how old were you when you passed away? Can you give us either a digit or spell the age you were? The person that said AH, ah. Can you say ah when I get the age Julia was when she passed away? I'll go slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll stop at 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, no comprende. All right. I'm going to go over to the next tombstone, and that's William H. Rainey, to the best of my ability, R-A-N-E-Y. Mr. William Rainey, what did you like most about Apalachicola? I don't believe there's any, it might be age on here. Age 2 years old and 2 months. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a young age, and sorry about Luna dying at a fairly young age. They don't say what her age was, but I can see 2 years and 2 months old. All right, Mr. William Rainey, what did you like least about Apalachicola? No response. Is there anything you'd like to say to me, Mr. William Rainey? I know you passed away as a child, but I think our spirits still mature even after we pass away. So, born in 1935, so you died 1835, passed away at around 1837. It'd be, you were, it would be 100 and, close to 180 some. What do you think, Mr. Rainey? I also believe that there's opportunities for spirits to be reincarnated and be born again into a biological body. What do you think about that, Mr. William Rainey? No response? Lisa, do you know any of the tombstones that I was at today? Do you know any of those people? Either when they were living or after they passed away? I'm sure spirits communicate with each other and have friends and family once they pass away.